Hello everyone, I Nidhi, your friend and coach. Welcome you all to my channel English with Nidhi. In this video, we will cover the poem A Tiger in the Zoo by the poet Leslie Norris. Let's take a quick read of the poem first. A tiger in the zoo. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage. On pads of velvet quiet, in his quiet rage. He should be lurking in the shadows, sliding through long grass, near the water hole where the plump deer pass. He should be snarling around houses, at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. But he's locked in the concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Leslie Norris. Now let's learn about the poet. His full name was George Leslie Norris. He was born on 21st May 1921 in United Kingdom and died on 6th April 2006 in United States. He was a famous poet and a well-known short story writer. His notable works include Finding Gold in the year 1967, The Loud Winder in the year 1967, The Collected Poems in the year 1996, Holy Places in the year 1998, and A Tiger in the Zoo in the year 1938. His notable awards include AML Award for Poetry and David Hyman Memorial Award. Now, let's take a look at some hard words from the poem along with their meanings. Number 1. Stalk. To follow or move silently in a threatening way. Number 2. Vivid. Bright colored or deep and clear. Number 3. Pads. That is, paws of tiger or cushion. 4. Rage. That is, anger. Number 5. Lurking. That is, hiding or lying hidden and waiting. Number 6. Snarling. That is, warning sounds that animals make or to growl with bared teeth. Number 7. Baring. That is, uncovering or revealing. 8. Fangs. That is, sharp teeth of animals. 9. Patrolling. That is, to guard. 10. Terrorizing. That is, frightening or creating terror and fear. Introduction. With this poem, the poet Leslie Norris wants us to remember that just as we humans love our freedom, a tiger or any other animal, as a matter of fact, does too. The poem shows the striking contrast between the tiger of a zoo and the one that lives in the jungle. Summary and explanation. Stanza 1. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage, on pads of velvet quiet, in his quiet rage. This stanza talks about the condition of the imprisoned tiger. The tiger walks quietly but in rage because it is encaged and helpless. The cage is quite small and cramped, and thus the tiger does not even have enough space to walk freely. It also describes the appearance of the tiger here. It says that the tiger has bright colored stripes on his body and its pads of the feet are of velvet, that is, they are very soft. Stanza 2. He should be lurking in shadows, sliding through long grass, near the water hole where the plump deer pass. Through this stanza, the poet says that instead of being held in the cage, the tiger should be roaming around in the forest. He should be hiding behind the long grasses beside the lake and waiting there for the young fat deers to pass by so he could prey on them. Stanza 3. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. Through these lines, the poet says that the tiger, instead of being caged, should be roaming around the houses situated by the end of the forest, making fierce roaring sounds and terrorizing the villagers. He should be showing his sharp teeth and claws while doing so. Stanza 4. But he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. In this stanza, the poet tells about the current situation the tiger is in. He is locked in a concrete prison, one that he can't break free from. And since he is behind the prison, all his strength are useless to him right now. Therefore, he lazily walks in his cage, feeling disheartened. He ignores the visitors as well. The visitors being the people who pay and come to look at him in the zoo. Stanza 5. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. In the last stanza, the poet says that the last thing the tiger sees at the end of the day is the patrolling cars or guarding cars that roam around the zoo for checking, and then he looks up at the free sky and stares at the brilliant stars or twinkling stars with his brilliant eyes. Brilliant here means fierce and shining eyes of the tiger. This means that even while being encaged in the zoo, the tiger looks up at the free sky and longs for freedom, hoping that he too will get one someday. Moving on, let's cover the rhyme scheme and other poetic devices of the poem. The rhyme scheme of the poem is ABCB, ABCB, ABCD, ABCB, and ABCD. Poetic devices. Number 1. Alliteration. A. Stalks in his vivid stripes. Word S in stalks and stripes. B. His strength behind bars. Word B in behind bars. Number 2. Repetition. A. Quiet and quiet. B. Brilliant eyes and brilliant stars. C. Strength behind bars. Number 3. Metaphor. Pads of velvet. Pads here is compared with velvet because of its softness. Moving on, let's cover the central theme and then important objective questions from the poem. Central theme. The contrast between freedom and captivity. Objective questions or multiple choice questions. Question number 1. Name the poet of the poem A Tiger in the Zoo. A. Leslie Norris. B. Robert Frost. C. Carolyn Wells. Or D. Walt Whitman. And the correct answer is option number A. Leslie Norris. Question number 2. What does the tiger hunt near the water hole? A. Lions. B. Elephants. C. Deer. Or D. All of the above. And the correct answer is option number C. Deer. Question number 3. Where should the tiger be snarling? A. At the jungle's edge. B. At the cage's edge. C. In the cage. Or D. All of the above. And the correct answer is option number A. At the jungle's edge. Question number 4. What are the contrasting ideas in the poem? A. Life in the jungle versus life in captivity. B. Life in the zoo versus life in the natural habitat. C. Tamed tiger versus wild tiger. Or D. Both A and B. And the correct answer is both A and B. Question number 5. The poem A Tiger in the Zoo emphasizes A. Importance of tigers. B. Importance of freedom. C. Importance of cages. Or D. All of the above. And the correct answer is option number B. The importance of freedom. Question number 6. Why does a tiger hunt? A. For pleasure. B. For food. C. For satisfaction. Or D. For showcasing the power. And the correct answer is option number B. For food. Question number 7. A tiger's presence in the natural habitat is important because A. It adds glory. B. It helps maintain the vegetation. C. It keeps hunters a wild chase. Or D. It maintains the balance of the food chain. And the correct answer is option number D. It maintains the balance of the food chain. Question number 8. When does a tiger harm anyone? A. When he is in a good mood. B. When he is provoked. C. When he feels ignored. Or D. None of the above. And the correct answer is option number B. When he is provoked. Question number 9. What kind of cell is the tiger locked in? A. Small cell. B. Large cell. C. Concrete cell. Or D. None of the above. And the correct answer is option number C. Concrete cell. Question number 10. What does the tiger do at night in the cage? A. He sleeps peacefully. B. He watches the stars and longs for freedom. C. He waits for the other day. Or D. All of the above. And the correct answer is option number B. He watches the stars and longs for freedom. So, that's it for the video today. Let's quickly recap all the topics we covered so far in the poem. 1. Introduction to the poem. 2. Reading the poem. 3. About the poet. 4. Word meanings. 5. Stanza-wise detailed summary and explanation. 6. Rhyme scheme. 7. Other poetic devices. 8. Central theme of the poem. And 9. Important MCQs of the poem. Try answering the MCQs by yourself and write the number of questions you answered correctly in the comment section below. I'll be back with another poem in another video. Till then, take care and study hard. Recommend the channel among your friends and family, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to your very own channel, English with Nidhi. Press the notification bell to never miss an update. See you soon. Thank you.